God literally treats him like an inmate. They tell him to strip his clothes off, and he has to be naked for them to search him. And he goes and he asks them, I'm a lawyer. You can't be doing this." And they tell him, "Yo, listen. If you don't strip, you're not going to see your client." And you literally genuinely, when you watch this movie, you genuinely feel angry. Hey guys, welcome to another new episode on Is This Any Good? And of course, I'm your host, Mr. Fuzz. On today's episode, I'm going to review a movie that I've been shying away from for a bit. The title of the movie is called Just Mercy, and it stars Micheal B Jordan and Jamie Foxx. Now, the reason why I wasn't too keen on this movie was because it's based on a true story, and I'm not really a big fan of true stories, But the more I saw people, it was making a buzz on social media. Movie critics were talking about it, so I decided to give it a watch and everything. Bottom line, the movie literally is about Micheal B Jordan is the lead character. He's a lawyer. Now the movie is set in the 50s or the 70s. I can't remember. Either the 70s or the 80s, one of them. Now, bottom line, there was still racism in America, in Alabama, to be precise. And Jamie Foxx was just this ordinary lumberjack type guy, and one day he was coming out from his work where he goes to cut trees down, and then he got accosted by the cops, and they blamed him for killing an 18-year-old white girl, and they put him on death row. Now, Micheal B Jordan, like I said, is a lawyer, a black lawyer who finished from Harvard. So obviously he's well educated, he's from the big wig. But then at that point in America's history, there weren't really lawyers who were defending death row inmates. I mean, if you're on death row, it's as good as you're gone. Nobody wanted to know if you were wrongly convicted or not. But so he stood in the gap to help them. And it was a pretty moving story, to see how, racism was really in the core of America at the time. I mean, there's a scene where Micheal B Jordan goes to the jailhouse to see his client, Jamie Foxx, and the guard literally treats him like an inmate. They tell him to strip his clothes off, and he has to be naked for them to search him. And he goes and he asks them, I'm a lawyer. You can't be doing this. And they tell him, "Yo, listen. If you don't strip, you're not going to see your client." And you literally genuinely, when you watch this movie, you genuinely feel angry. You feel angered in the spirit, seeing how the black folks were being treated at the time in Alabama. How nobody was. There was a murder, but the cops were just too lazy to look for the right person, and they had to make up this elaborate ruse to convict Jamie Foxx as the criminal. So it was really nice, seeing Micheal B Jordan's struggle, going to court, finding new evidence, finding the people who lied against Jamie and all of that. Absolutely brilliant. I saw it, and I was really impressed. Like I said, I don't know why I took this long to watch the movie, but it's a movie that I would implore you to watch, especially if you're into legal type movies. Not every time action, uppercut, all those kind of things. Now, if you just want you want to connect, on a realistic level, this movie has everything. It has, it's engaging. Now, when I talk about engaging, there was a scene in the movie where Micheal B Jordan, like I said, he's defending death row inmates, and there was an inmate, more or less like the next cellmate to Jamie Foxx. Now, he was a guy who went to war, I think during the Vietnam War, and he had PTSD, and because of that, he accidentally killed someone, and that's why they put him on death row. Now, normally, if you look at it, this is someone who should be in a hospital and not on death row. And it was so painful. You see where Micheal B Jordan fought for the death row to be lifted, but they eventually, executed him, and you could literally feel the pain in that scene during his execution. So that's what I mean by engaging. It's a really, really, really nice movie. I implore everyone to see this movie. Jamie Foxx was amazing. Micheal B Jordan was amazing. Brilliant, brilliant cast. So definitely, Just Mercy. You should watch the movie. So if you've seen it or you haven't seen it, you have opinions that differ from mine, or you concur with what I'm saying, drop your comments in the comment section below. And do not forget to give us a thumbs up, hit the subscription button, and I will see you on the next episode. I remain Mr. Foz, Skinny Dude with Goatee. Deuces.